So, welcome everyone into the third space today, whether you're joining us face to face or virtually. It's really great that you can be here to join us. So, we're going to begin our mindful meditation practice today by getting into a comfortable posture. And when I'm saying comfortable, I'm meaning symmetrical. So, not leaning left or right, not leaning forwards or backwards. Resting your hands gently on your lap or next to you, but getting into a position where our bodies are not calling for our attention in any particular way. You may like to take your shoes off. You can keep them on, whatever is comfortable for you. So I'm just going to explain that mindful meditation is about paying attention to whatever we're thinking or feeling or experiencing moment by moment without self-criticism or without judging what it is that we're feeling or experiencing. So we're just learning to pay attention. We're not engaging with the thoughts that cross our consciousness. We're just allowing them to pass by our conscious mind. We're going to be doing some deep breathing exercises that help oxygenate our brain and help us to reduce the level of hypervigilance and anxiety that we might be experiencing. We're going to begin with some transition exercises to help activate the vagus nerve, and you're welcome to join in those exercises or not, whatever is comfortable for you, but everything today is an invitation. So as we get comfortable, we may or may not want to close our eyes. It's totally up to you. But let's begin by taking a few deep breaths, drawing the air in through the nose, down the throat, deep into the belly. Allowing the air to flow very freely down, feeling the coolness of the air as it travels into our bodies. Noticing where the air is at the bottom of the breath. Has the air made it all the way down to our lower lobes? Or are we breathing from our upper lobes at this time? Beginning to notice the rise and fall of our chest. With the next exhalation, gently turning our chin towards our right shoulder. So taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, turning the chin towards the right shoulder. And whether the eyes are open or closed, looking over the right shoulder. Continuing to take some deep breaths. You might feel your body wanting to yawn or really take a deeper than normal breath, and really paying attention to our bodies in this moment. Gently bringing the chin back to the forward-facing position. Taking a deep breath in. And when we exhale, gently turning our chin towards our left shoulder. Whether our eyes are open or closed, looking over the left shoulder. Continuing to take some deep breaths. Coming back to center. We're now going to turn our face up towards the ceiling, like we're looking at the 1 o'clock position, lifting up, lifting the chin up and the eyes up. Perhaps feeling a gentle stretch in the neck. Remembering to breathe. Feeling the chest expand and then contract with the breath in and the breath out. Returning back to looking straight ahead, whether your eyes are open or closed. Now, on the next exhalation, gently lifting the chin and the face towards the 11 o'clock position. Noticing any sensations in the neck or in the body. And coming back to the center position. As we continue to take some deep breaths, we're going to take some deeper than normal breaths, and we're going to slow the breath out. We're going to slow it right down and pause when we have exhaled 1/3 of our lungs, the second third of our lungs, and then we're going to sit at the bottom of the breath for a moment. So taking a deep breath in, then 1/3 of the breath out, and then hold. Then 1/3 of the breath out and hold. Then releasing all the way to the bottom of the breath. Taking another deep breath in, holding, then releasing 1/3 and releasing another third, and then holding, and then blow away. Once more, taking a deep breath in, really filling the lungs, then releasing just 1/3, holding, release again, then all the way. Sitting together now for a quiet moment, just allowing our breath to get back into its own natural rhythm. Just breathing gently in and out, allowing the air to flow. Just noticing where the air is flowing in our bodies. Just as we're noticing the rise and fall of our chest, we're now going to notice the flow of gravity on our whole body. So as we sit very still, just begin to notice the way gravity is drawing our bodies towards the earth. Feeling that gentle drawing down, rounding us, connecting us to the earth. Beginning from the top of our heads, notice. And as we notice, we release and yield to the gravity, allowing it to draw us down. Noticing the flow of gravity over our face. Isolating the micro muscles around our eyes, our cheeks and our chin, and just releasing, letting go of any tension, releasing to the gravity. Noticing the area around our mouth and our chin. Allowing our chin to drop down and our jaw to go with it. In the stillness, feeling the rest. Flowing down now around our head to the back, the top of our neck. Just noticing the feeling between top of our spine and the muscles that go down our neck and out to our shoulders. And just noticing how gravity feels a little heavy in that area between the neck and the shoulders. This area we often are pushing up against the gravity. But in this moment, as we breathe out, we let our shoulders drop down. We might even sigh with the exhalation and release at the same time. Holding that position, and as we breathe out again, letting our shoulders drop down even further. As we breathe out, we might like to rest in the bottom of the breath. After all the air has been expelled, just sitting in the bottom of the breath and resting for a moment. And then returning back to the natural rhythm of breath. As we follow the flow of gravity down our bodies, we might find occasionally that a thought will try and press its way into our consciousness. We just let that thought go. We just let it drift across our mind. We have no need to engage thoughts for this short while. We just let them drift. Perhaps we imagine our thoughts like an autumn leaf being gently picked up by the breeze and taken down across the garden, then settling on the grassy floor, just to be left there. The thoughts just drifting. Coming back now to the flow of gravity over our bodies. Noticing the area under our chin, the top of our chest. Feeling what lungs feel like. And as we take a deep breath in, we notice that that area opens up. It expands with the breath in. We draw that air in and we feel that wonderful stretch. And with the breath out, we allow the gravity to draw our bodies down, feeling heavy but feeling restful. The gravity flowing down now towards our bellies, towards our heart space. With each breath in and out, we allow any heaviness in our heart space to just drop away, dropping away, yielding to the gravity, yielding to the comforting hold of the earth. Allowing our bodies and our mind to be in a place of peacefulness and rest. Moving our mind and attention now back up to our shoulders. And just imagining the flow of gravity flowing down our arms, past our elbows and our forearms, down to our wrists. And feeling our hands and our fingers. And in the stillness, feeling them be heavy. Our thumbs and our fingers are feeling heavy with the gravity. Our hands and our fingers are still. And for now, they are silent. Perhaps our mind is engaging the sounds of our environment at this time. But just like we allow the gravity to flow over our bodies and our thoughts to drift from one side to the other, we allow the sounds of our environment to do the same. Imagining the sound like a sound wave, a wave on the shore, drifting in and out, allowing the sounds around us to do the same. The sound is part of this moment, just like the breath. And as the breath nourishes our body, the sound nourishes our soul. It reminds us of life. We are thankful for the life around us. Continue to pay attention now to our bodies. What does our body need at this time? Does it need a normal breath or a deeper than normal breath? Does our body need to sit at the bottom of a breath or the top of a breath? What does our body call for in this moment? Draw the air in and out. We allow our mind to be quiet. We allow our bodies to be still. Noticing the flow of air in and out. In and out. Noticing the flow of gravity flowing down our bodies towards the earth. Noticing the flow of sound from one side to the other. Giving our mind permission to let our thoughts drift past like an autumn leaf. We begin to draw our time of meditation to a close. We allow our thoughts now to begin to bubble up, beginning to engage once again with the sounds, with the breath, with the body. Noticing the rise and fall of our chest as we breathe in and out, out and in. Taking a deep breath in, and when we exhale, gently opening our eyes, coming back into the space. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.